Hey everyone, welcome to part 3. I'm going to teach you how to set up your renders page step by step, go through the entire renders user interface and see what are the options available and how to use them. So let's get started. So now I'm in the renders page. The first option that comes up is the perspective view. On the left side, you have the aspect ratios that you can set the images for. You have the resolutions 1K, 2K. I personally work around 1K and 2K. You have 4K UHD and you have 8K. If you have a pro subscription, you get 1K to 4K free, but for 8K, it works on credits and how often you use the tool. Also have an option to set up your watermarks. A lot of people ask about watermarks. So if you just click on edit, I have mine set up over here. Set up your watermark right here and it will turn up in your renders. So back to the home page of perspective view. Under watermarks, we have ambient lights. If you click on the question mark, it leads you to a quick tutorial videos. Those are very handy. You can watch them. Features that are there for methods of rendering. So as it means fast, if you just need a quick preview of what you're working on, but don't really want to spend time in the complete render, this is a good option. There are two images that will appear. So this is how ultra fast daytime and ultra fast night look like. When you move over to the realistic option, it takes a little while to render over here, but you get a good preview of how the image is going to look like and good enough to share it with your clients also. So the equilibrium option is suitable for outdoor spaces. It really works well with natural lighting. If you have any renders or designs that you're making for public spaces, you can try at equilibrium. These are how the images look like. Under ambient lighting, you have custom lighting. We'll get to that in a little bit when we are making an actual render of our project. Under custom lighting, you have environment. This is basically what you want to see outside the windows of your design. So just by selecting them, you can change them. They also give a quick preview. You also have an option to upload environments. If you have pictures of the areas that you're working around, that will be a good feature to add on to show your clients. Advanced settings, pretty much keep this as it is. I have not made any changes to it. It's worked just perfect. So you guys can stick to the default settings that are already there. So that's it for perspective view. We'll get into the 360-degree walkthrough. So in this option, you get to create amazing 360-degree walkthroughs for your projects. The layout more or less is the same. You have 2K to 8K renders and you get two additional ones, which is 12K and 32K. 32K takes 1 day, so make sure you want to really use that option and share it. Don't use it for small previews. You have your watermark settings, you have your ambient lights, you have rest of it is the same. I'll get into custom lightings in a bit, and your environments and uploads pretty much the same. On the top right, you have the room selector. Make sure that you have selected the room that you want the walkthrough for. So right now we are doing it for the living room. So I've selected that. I've already created one. So I'll go into galleries and over here, you get to see all the renders that you've made, and this is the one for our living room. I've selected daytime render. You can see the LED lights that we made, the fan. Clients can zoom out and zoom in, your windows, and the rest of the setups that are there. So what you see over here is a tag. It's a hotspot. Basically, you can add tags to items that are different from one another. This is a glass door. This is a wooden door. So if you want to make some changes before you share it with your clients, you can get into your renders and click on walkthrough editor. You have the lens settings. You can leave it as it is. Switch settings is, do you want to give an auto rotation as and when they open it? Hotspot default display is, do you want that to be there, which indicates a sign that there is something that the viewer should know. So I've already added an image and I've added a glass door as a tag over here. So when the client views it, I'm going to save this and I'm going to click on preview. And this is how it's going to appear when your client views it. So this will be the dramatic opening, and as they browse around they get to see this option. So I've just set this as a random image, but you can put an image of a wooden door. You can put text tags which say door made of glass, so they are aware. And for all the options, for all the other placements that are there, you can use this as an option. These are toggle buttons that are there for clients, whether if they want to see the floor plan as they're viewing it, there are auto rotations on and off that they can do, and they can turn off these hotspots in case they don't want to see it. I already set my watermark over here, so that also appears. You can zoom in and out and make it a full screen or zoom out of it, and the clients and you also get an option to share this with people. So in this option, which is beautify, you get to add filters and make some changes to the lighting, which I feel you shouldn't, because that would change the setup that you've already done in the original lighting settings. Hotspot is something that I just explained. So how you set it up is I have a glass door and a wooden door. So click on new hotspot and you have options of images, links, audios and texts and videos. So you can upload a video. Let's say if you want to make an intro video of your company before the client views this, or a video about the product that they are going to be buying. Audio can be probably for voiceovers, and you have links that take you to the product pages, and images is something like I just showed you. So this is just a random art piece that I put. You can upload items and put and add it over here. So we are going to make a text one. So I'm going to call it wooden door. So I'm just going to drag this and paste it here. The next option is for music, for background music. The other ways that you can share it. This is a nice option. So you can set an expiration date for how long this walkthrough can be accessed. You can give it a title, a description. Thumbnails are created by itself. So you can select long-term sharing. You can select temporary sharing and self-destruct. Basically, it can end after a few days. So in long-term sharing, you also have an option to create a poster. You can download this as an image and just share it around, or you have QR codes and links over here. So it's a pretty simple setup, not so complicated at all. We'll click on save, and we have one more option, which is scenario marketing. This is there for the enterprise plan. So if you click on it, it basically shows a before and after of what the current scenario is and what can be, but this can be easily achieved through simple video editing softwares that are available online. So we'll take a look at the wooden tag that we made with this opening and glass door, wooden door, door made of wood, door made of glass. This would be the image of what would be coming here. So that's it for 360-degree walkthrough. We'll close and exit this space and take a look at the top view option. The top view option is pretty much self-explanatory. Again, it's a view from the top. You have pretty much similar options that were there. You get to change the backgrounds over here, and you get to see a view with the walls and the one without it. So these are how those two images look like. Go ahead and experiment with your projects. The video option I will get to in a while when we are creating our own render. So video templates are something that are made by Coohom. They are pretty handy. So in case if you have a render that's in place, you want to use this template, you can go ahead and use it. So that's it for this part. In the next one, I'll be covering the videos and creating the renders and using items from public library. So go ahead and experiment with perspective view, 360-degree walkthrough, top views, and video templates. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.